Hello everyone, I'm Johnny from the ASUS ROG team. We've recently released a brand new gaming mouse called Gladius. A lot of you out there have already shown great interest in this mouse. So in this video, what I'm going to do is show you guys some of its cool features and at the same time give you guys a better picture on the thoughts and ideas behind the design concept. So let's get right into it. A lot of people might be asking themselves this question: why did ROG provide us with two different cables? There's actually a couple of reasons for that. Let's have a look at the cables themselves first. You get given this braided cable, which is stronger and more protective and at the same time better looking. But the downside is obviously heavier and it could rub against the mouse mat, so it's not ideal. And the other cable is the traditional unbraided cable, which is lighter. It's for gamers that focus a lot on rapid movement. So the likes of professional gamers and the FPS gamers would prefer this cable. So what we're doing with Gladius is our intention is to please all types of gamers out there by giving them the best choice they can for their gameplay. There's another cool feature with the cables is that we have used a micro USB cables. So what you can do is, let's say if you've forgotten your phone charger, you'll be able to charge your phone with this cable as long as you've got your Gladius with you. And moreover, you will be able to buy another micro USB cable so that you can have them in the color that you prefer and to match your environment or your PC rig, or most importantly, maybe your can color. Finally, the detachable cable makes it much easier to carry. And with this lovely ROG pouch that is given in there, so you just slide your Gladius in there so it's protected and it holds it wherever you go with it. When talking about Gladius, one of its main features is the fact that it can change on-roll switches. Now, before we get into any of those, let's show you how it is done. So, as you can see, I've already done a little bit here. That with the 4 mouse feet, you're gonna strip off the mouse feet first, and then unscrew those screws. And all you gotta do is to pull back and lift off. And now you can see that here are your 2 on-roll switches. So it's very easy to remove. All you gotta do is just slightly pull it off like that. So these are the white on-roll switches. We provide 2 different switches. One is white, one is gray. And the very important bit is that the gray one I've got right here, as you can see, there will be a height difference in between. So with the white one, we've added a small cushion in between to compensate the height. So what we really want to tell you guys here is that if eventually you do swap, buy a new set of white on-roll switches, you've got to remember to put that cushion, to reuse that cushion basically onto the new sets. And these sockets here for the on-roll switches are actually exclusively made here at ROG, so it's our own exclusive socket. So it's very, very special and different, and that is why it's so easily to be removed and put back on. And another thing is that we know you need to go through these procedures. So what we've done deliberately is we've used double socket bolts instead of the usual self-tapping screws. So what this will do for you is it will make this so much stronger construction-wise, and so it will not break down as easily. We have spent a great deal of time working on the aesthetic and the design of this mouse. Comparing to all other mice in the market, where the cover itself is actually one complete piece of material, with Gladius we have separate left and right buttons deliberately for gamers to have that exceptional responsiveness and less resistance. So this is all because of this cut here on the design. What that does is it provides a shorter travel time between each click, and so this is going to be ideal, and it's going to be beneficial for FPS gamers and professional gamers. In fact, it's going to be beneficial for any gaming enthusiasts because it truly reduces that finger stress you have in long gaming sessions. Let's have a look at the side buttons here. In the market, you will see most of the gaming mice having those buttons fairly flat. Therefore, gamers will actually have to lift their thumbs individually in order for them to actuate those buttons. However, we've spoken to some of the professional gamers that we sponsor. They have expressed their desire to us that it is absolutely crucial for them to keep their thumb locked in place during the heat of battle. So what we've done with Gladius is that we have made the side buttons to stick out that little bit more. So what that would do is gamers will no longer need to lift their thumb. All they have to do is slightly shift their thumbs slightly upwards, either to the front or the back to actuate those buttons. And what that would do is, again, it will save a lot of time for gamers and consequently bring you that ultimate gaming experience. When it comes to designing the side panels here, we have chosen rubberized materials to prevent finger slipping, and we've gone one step further by giving our gamers, providing them a better grip by engraving a pattern into those rubber. Now, many of you might be thinking, why this particular pattern? The reason is we thought about what would best represent ROG, and we decided that we should apply the ROG Mayan pattern that you could find on our ROG PC and our ROG mini PCs right here. So we will continue this theme onto our latest products and many more others to come in the future. So you can think of this as a ROG signature, really. You should be able to find this soon on our gaming mouse mat in the near future. So stay tuned, guys. After all of that, there's something else I would like to add. It's the fact that with the latest updates on our drivers, Gladius is now able to hit all the way up to 2000 Hz on polling rate, which is the first of its kind. And with that performance, I hope you guys enjoy playing with Gladius as much as we did designing it.